As students begin work on their potential idea for an Expo Fest film, research is a good place to start. Especially with documentaries, students will want to concentrate on content. They can learn from other films that have been done before on similar topics and dig deeper into the subject matter. Their fellow students can give valuable feedback as they start to understand more about the topic they've chosen. Is it too broad a topic? Too narrow? Who should they be talking to flesh out their knowledge on the subject?
They break into small groups and they figure out amongst themselves which one of their ideas that they want to approach in small groups, like 3, 4, or maximum 5. And then from that point, they present to larger groups and people have questions. Sometimes the principal comes in and listens to the presentations and they have questions. We'll bring experts to come in and have questions, and the questions are not there to discourage them or to say that the project won't work, but to get them to think about how it could work.
Wow, that was really good. It looked very real.
Go back and research, come back and represent. There's a lot of that process before we even get to like some solid expo ideas.
As students connect with experts, either as a class or as individuals, they explore their idea's viability on many levels, including how well it fits the Expo Fest theme.
Maybe it's better to come in and see if we can find an expert, and that's when we got to contact Mr. Perkins here, and then we can fire all our questions at him and hopefully break through this impasse.
What do you think is the fresh perspective of the LPC right now?
One of the things that the LPC is committed to, and it is fresh because we constantly have to renew, is reaching out to all avenues and bring those people to the table, so to speak, and get them involved.
Some of the experts contacted for research may become interview subjects for the documentary project, or perhaps mentors that will help at other phases of the production.
Once they nail down their idea, that's the first thing that I do. Is now you need to reach out and you need to line up your experts. As they move forward and as we steer their research and as they speak to the community partners, they fill in those gaps. They come in and they say, oh, well, so-and-so said that these are the pieces that we need to work on.
During and after the research phase, students will begin to develop a script. They may work individually or in groups to play off each other's ideas.
How would the associate respond?
Geez, boss, I don't really understand what you want me to do here.
Sure.
I think it's most fulfilling when it all wraps it up in a nice bow. So to have that really nice beginning and middle and end so that the audience can walk away with that feeling of content where, okay, I get it, a character may have began somewhere and then they ended here, and we get to see that, and the filmmaker gets to effectively tell their story.
We are going to watch a movie. You'll confer as a group. One person will write the story arc on this piece of paper to the best of knowledge, and we'll have a conversation.
Seeing other student films and winning entries, as well as professional films, allows students to see where clear storytelling elements make a difference.
Chat it out with your group. Make sure everybody agrees. What is the exposition? What is the first problem? Name a couple of those rising actions. What is the climax?
The climax was when he fell behind the seats, and then the resolution was that he broke his leg.
Finally, it's important to ask if there are the time, resources, and expertise to carry out the idea. Often bringing a story from a broad concept to a personal story that's closer to home allows the students to give it a unique personal twist. In addition, they're more likely to have the tools to complete projects in their own backyard. Their research notes will lead them to the most appropriate type of script for their project. They may end up working from an outline or a shot list, or perhaps a 2-column script, or even a full narrative script with storyboards.
It was very chaotic in the beginning, I think, because the students didn't have a clear vision of where they were going. They were trying to script it out in a 2-column format with audio and the video, but as soon as they got into it and they started tracking one person's story and another person's story and seeing how they could intertwine them, it became pretty clear and things started to roll very rapidly. The drama kids wrote down their thoughts and feelings about the transition to life after high school.
They gave us their ideas, like their monologues, and we storyboarded it.
It's sort of like in documentary style type of way, where some of it's scripted, but some of it's kind of actually real.
Action.
You know, for example, oh, this is so frustrating filling out all these applications, and then we match that up with what would go good with that, what shot. We like a shot of them on the computer filling out applications.
With a firm grasp of the story and an outline or script in hand, the students will have laid the groundwork for production.